friends, it's Lynn. I am just home from National Conference and I have so much to share with you guys, but right now I just need to meal prep a little bit for this week because I've been gone for 5 days and my kids have been starving. So I was really happy to come home to a rotisserie chicken that was left over. And so I tossed it in my pan this morning before I left for church, let it simmer a little bit, peeled off all of the meat. And of course, rotisserie gives that wonderful rotisserie flavor to the broth, so there's not much I'm gonna have to add in the way of seasonings, but I will add them if needed. And of course, I am getting out my chopper, and I'm chopping up some fresh carrots and onions that were also sitting around my house. I just love it when I can pull leftovers out and make a meal out of it. Gotta love that. So I had those carrots left over. I had this much onion left over. So how perfect is that? I'll chop that up also. So I'm gonna be making a little chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna throw these veggies in and let it simmer a little bit before I add the egg noodles a little bit later. But, you know, if you guys don't own the food chopper, why not? I mean, this tool is just, it's longevity. It's been around for almost all 45 years that Pampered Chef has been around. And it's gone through a lot of, well, not a lot, a few different changes throughout the years. But some people have the original one and it still works phenomenally. So I'm going to pour these in here. My little flexible cutting mats here. Love these things for prep work. Dump it all in there. Give it a little scrape. And then I'm going to show you one more thing I'm going to do. Not for this meal, but for a meal I'm going to make tomorrow. All right, so let's get rid of that. That's ready to go back on the stove. And then I went to Costco. I know, crazy. Crazy to go to Costco. But who buys their chicken like, hold on, hold that thought, like this at Costco. These gigantic, crazy, gosh knows where these come from, kind of chicken breasts. So what I do is I always cut them up. I take them out and I use our, hold on, let me get scissors, hold on, that'll work better. I'm gonna use our closing cut here to show you what I do with all of these gigantic chicken breasts to make them more usable for recipes down the road and handy. So here is my, oh, there's two in this one. Well, some of them have two, some of them have one, but they're always big. And if you cook chicken, you know that there's the thick end and the thin end. And guess what? If you throw it in the pan like that, it's gonna come out very unevenly cooked because there's a thicker end and a thinner end. So check out our closing cut here, you guys. Both top and bottom are on springs. You plop that in there. You have to have a knife that is long enough to slice all the way through. You close it down and make sure your knife is sharp. It works a lot better when your knife is sharp on this. You go all the way to the back, you open it up, and look what I have. I now have two chicken breasts the same width. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna do that with all of these chicken breasts here today, you guys. So I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. It's Sunday, kind of meal prepping, kind of getting ready for the week. Tell me what you're making for the week. Bye-bye.